Hello, everyone. Welcome back, or welcome in if you're just joining. Hey, Vin, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. How's your weekend? Whoops. Little aggressive on the old controller grab there. So, as per a YouTube poll that I've been forgetting to throw up, but I asked if folks wanted a tour of everything, so I left myself here last night at the power station, where everything's kind of running at quarter speed, or quarter what I can do, so if I were to max out all the sulfur and coal that's up in the desert, bring that over, maximize all this oil, I can do that 3 more times, so but today's about a more refined approach. Alright, no problem, Ben. Thanks. Appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your building as well. I'm off to see the assembler. The magical assembler of Oz. But, yeah, from here I'm gonna head back to the mega site and start on the next floor. I've switched everything from smelters to refineries with the pure recipes. And should have enough materials now to set up the permanent factory. And as long as we're jetting around with a little bit of space, we'll scoop another sluggy. It's very rare that I'm running around with inventory space. Right. A little turbo fuel powered buggy now. It's topped off there. We'll head back to base. Brum. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Whee! Whoa, wheelies! Yeah! Alright, way to go, Explorer. Badass. I love driving this thing around. So much fun. My planner now. Whoa! Oh, see? That's why you don't read and drive. You hit big rocks as opposed to flying off the edge, so, you know, best of the worst, I guess. Whoa, stinkies. Whoa, water. Stop. Oh, shoot. I stopped, but not because I wanted to. Yoink. Pick that back up. Get away from the stinky plants. So, by falling into the stinky plants, we've stumbled into the water pipeline for the coal plant. So, they're all running together in pairs. Each one is feeding 4 coal generators, which are just a quick hop, skip, and jump down the waterfall. to avoid any sort of tower situations. And then they split off to each bank of the coal power. So, as of right now, I found out because earlier I was fixing the power situation, but everything I still have running right now, I can still run off this coal generator. So the measly little 2400 megawatts is still running everything, or can still run everything anyway. I'm nowhere near maxing it out yet, which is oddly funny because I underclock everything. So I still have a surprising amount of reserve power. Yeah, let's spin you around. We're going that way. And our little blue doom buggy in the sand. But for reference, let's check our power right here. I'm only consuming 1500 to 1600 on average. So out of a maximum of like 4.7, so lots of under. Whoops. Can't go anywhere with an empty fuel tank. Vroom. Zoom zoom. Oh, my bad. Sorry, folks. I forgot my chat widget. I just happened to notice. Okay, maybe it's just me in Twitch then. Okay. Maybe I'm the only one in Twitch and there's nobody chatting. That's a very likely scenario. Oh, okay. That was you that popped in, Mission. Okay. I just I saw it change on the YouTube stream and I was like, oh, was that me? I also didn't have my chat widget open, so I'm kind of glad I noticed. Otherwise, you'd have been sitting there like, hey, what's up with this asshole today? Wow. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Hold down the fort from those damn bots and quote-unquote designers. I don't think there's anything different with the buggy. We're running the turbo fuel. Oh, you're holding down the fort by yourself. That's what's different. Yes, it is. There's always a few pop-ins to help you out. Okay, so that stuff is just stuff. This stuff is just kind of stuff. I should probably take some of this higher end stuff with me just to keep it sorted and safe from any spontaneous sinking actions. Because I do notice that each one has a few... Okay, there we go. There we go. Same page, different times. Confusing each other. Perfect. Perfect. Or maybe I'm just confused. That happens. That happens a lot, so... Zoom zoom, okay. So I think that's all the high-end, quote-unquote high-end stuff. I haven't made much progress on the Beltway train line, which I'm kind of looking at as a daunting task because I may have overestimated. Vroom vroom. But what I'm thinking is if I can get with these quote-unquote straight sections in, like just the 45s and the 90s at the right height, and not worry about corners with the framing, just do the top section for the train and at least get it rolling, rather than attempting to do all this intricacy all in one shot. Just do it in chunks. Because I mean, the foundation's down for this ocean pass. I really just need to do about a bit of asphalt to throw more train line down. So I mean, there's no reason I can't do that. Should definitely add it to the list. But this is where we got stuck the other day, so we got space. Yeah, we're gonna bail out. Bring the buggy with us. And actually, there we go. Jump up on top here. We're also gonna make some phase 3 parts this save. And pop them off. So that way we can start the next tier. These are our water extractors for the refineries to make pure ingots and wet concrete. So there's 8 of them lined up there. And I don't remember anymore. A bunch. A lot of refineries. There's a lot. What, I think there's 20 some for iron. There's 16 for copper. There's only 2 for wet concrete though, because that's kind of all I got right now. So, but yeah, lots of water flowing. Lots of material can flow through here. The slowdown is on trying. These pure recipes are having more output per input. Effectively their mission. So I'm getting like twice the amount of concrete that I would be getting otherwise. So for the most part, the pure recipes double your output on average, or thereabouts. Because my iron went from a 720 ore input to a 1300 and change ingot output instead of a 1-to-1. And then copper went from 240 input to a 600 output, I believe. So it's they are technically better and more efficient for your resources. So I figure I got the room, why not drop them down and make the switch. It's not as though yeah, way better outputs. So like the smelters are 1-to-1 and these are they're up and running there, Vin. I haven't connected any of the throughputs yet, just so I can control what the machines are using right now, just so I can get rid of my my storage boxes I got going everywhere. So, but yeah, they're all set up, they're all running, or this little bit anyway. So, but I just want to work through some of these processed materials before I start pumping out more. So I just have way too much here. I mean, the steel will go fast when I start working the pipeline and stuff, but or train line. But yeah, I still have lots of materials here that I can pump into these assemblers we're about to make up. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I should have this guy ready to make adaptive control units, which I don't have heavy modular frames for. So I gotta get to that point again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I have circuit boards hiding somewhere. Just don't have any heavy modular frames at the moment. I could probably drop another manufacturer right here. I had the stuff and things. And just pump out what I need for the frameworks, but I think we'll get there. Definitely. I needed cable and something else I forgot. I need circuit boards. Where's the cable? Don't tell me it's all in the other one. Oh, there's some. Hopefully there's a bit more. Yeah, buddy. Okay. It was frames. That's what I needed. Modular frames. That's what it was. Not you, versatile. The modular ones. The first frames. There they are. Whee! Okay, come on, micro nudge. Micro nudge. Thank you. Do-do-do. Heavy frames. I have all that stuff. Totally have all that stuff. Enough to get it going. What do you need? 2.5 per minute. Well, let's just yoink that, and you'll do 2. There we go. Oops. Throw those circuit boards in there. And we'll juice you up. There we go. And now we can just run that there. So that will slowly stock up that. And I don't know if I have more automated wire hiding somewhere, but until then, we still have all these outputs to do, all their inputs to connect. But if I remember, this is all screws. And then tail end is being split up for rods. And then over here we have the same sort of situation. Tail ends being used for rods. And then there's our plates. And we got our steel line for pipe and beams. Then we got our copper line for sheets and wire. I haven't dropped any cable lines yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna need as far as cable goes just yet, so. But they'll basically just have one dumped directly in. We'll run them at half, and this way we'll be able to chain a few in a row without overloading the belt with all of that wire. So that said, we'll zoop out a bit more concrete here. Whoops. I said zoop it out. We'll get started on the assembly floors. Or assembler floor. Assembler's floor. Okay. Oh. I don't foresee any issues, so let's be pretty cash about this. I probably don't need that on me either. Here we go. Alright, don't forget your bevies, everyone. Teas, coffees, etc. Okay, there we go. You'll know I taken sips when I beat the hell out of the microphone stand or mic. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Feels more build appropriate. I'm walking around with my nuts in my hand. I mean, that's more real life appropriate, but you know. I think the coffee's more appropriate for the title. All right. Get a couple more zoopy doops in. Now. Oh, you did get it first. I didn't even. Damn. I'm slipping at my old age. Oh, I was even watching some Archer last night. That show kills me. Still funny. Okay, so all our outputs are going to be along this space here. Oops, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you drunk? Yeah, there we go. So somewhere between there and there. And then this line. Actually, dang it. Quantum Factory, nice. Yeah, I never got to the dark stuff. Sounds kind of weird, but yeah, I never got to the dark, like the dark energy and the dark matter stuff in my first playthrough. Which I guess could technically mean this is still my first playthrough, so yeah. There's that. Oh. Don't care. It can overlap, even if there's a glass floor there. I was thinking of putting the floor holes inside the edge, so that way we can do the glass walkway all the way down, but my OCD won't allow it. It's gotta be on seams. Between there and there somewhere. I should just expand for 3 tiles, but then I would use the whole freaking 3 tiles anyway, so... But at least I guess then I could kind of come to the center. But look at that gap. It's so big. Crazy. First, boom. Ha. Okay. So let's go with center those things up. It makes the lips on the back of the machines look weird personally, but you know, it gets things done. So okay. Same thing along here. It's gonna creep along the edge. Or there, or there. And then, yeah, this is all screws. Holy shit. Holy shit. So... I don't know, probably something to that effect. There we go for screws. And then same along this one. Yeah, I like that better. I like that better. Mo better, mo better. Gee, this is all screws too, isn't it? So I'm gonna need probably, yeah, double output. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ba-doop. Oh no, mistakes. Zoopy-doo. Oh, missed it by that much. Oop. Whee. Soupy-doo. Forget those bevies. Oh, shoot. Womp womp. There we go. Back on up. Moving on up to the next floor. Okay. So we're going to have tons of screws coming to this end. Actually, we should just pop our rods up at this end. Badooch. Ayo, raising. Well, I mean, I'm not moving up that well. We're factory workers here, come on. Not like I'm a judge or anything now. Someone Philip who's boss. And then no, and then more rods. And then right here. Zoopy-doo. Oh, get the bees after me. Are they back? No, yeah. See, you leave their dead laying there and that scares them away. Animals don't like the smell of their own dead. All right. Bonk. So, plates can come up this way, rods can come up that end. A butt ton of screws can come up this end. Raising. Then we can do rotors and rips and modular frames and stators and motors over there. And then I'll have to get the plastic and rubber going over there. So we can start on the AI parts, AI limiters, and I forget the other one the rotors are needed for. Ow. Yeah. Top up on the concrete. Refill, refill. Yoink. Now, actually, did I leave a storage bin here for anything? No, I did. What's in there? A bunch of rotors. Weak. But okay. Put that in there. I'm hanging on to that. That actually, let's use that so I don't lose it. Ah, damn. Damn. Foiled by my own plan. Down near the bottom. Ooh, very near the bottom. What else we got hiding down here? May-I limiters, high-speed connectors, quartz crystal, silica. Some SAM products. I think that's a fused pressure cube, a fused modular frame. Okay, so... Now, we'll just park this down there. Here we go. Okay, now we'll toss this higher end stuff in here. And those can go up there in the personal box. Is there room? Yeah, there's room. Okay, good. Ah, TwitchBot. Get him, mission. Get him. Kick his ass out. Oh, 40 minutes. Not bad. Getting better there, TwitchBot. Getting better. No. I could just ban the phrase, but he actually they actually add to like my my metric. So I let it slide because it counts as a chatter. For now. Once there's enough chatters over there, then I can just ban that stupid stream boo term. And yeah, we won't have to see it again. But for now, he counts as a chatter, so. Okay, back to assemblers. Assembling. Okay, so we have tons of plates, tons of screws, tons of rods. So we'll start a rip-roaring good time. Screws here, plates here. And then we do the rip assemblers down this aisle and the rotor assemblers down this aisle. No, no, you just run over them. And honestly, I think they're just aesthetics because your lifts can clip through the floors anyway without them, so. But then if we have the rods coming in from down here, feeding rotors, and then some of them feeding modular frames. Okay. Giddy up. Now, so we're gonna have to split these up because there's 30 of them. Yeah, I did hear, Vin. Console release for Satisfactory is November. Early November. And Saber's doing all of their fresh releases in early September, so yeah, the new season of Roadcraft and SnowRunner will be out. Probably won't play them because they'll be here enjoying this. But yeah, lots of good stuff coming before the end of the year and in time for Christmas. So catch some nice Steam sales. Don't forget about your beverage. Okay, let's just blast up a bunch of these. We'll grab some rips. Zoom. I probably missed more than a few, but that's okay. All right. Now, what do we have going on? Okay, right. So we have 30 screw machines. And that should accommodate 6 rotors and 8 rips and 2 heavy frame manufacturers. Okay. All right. So 5 and 8. 5 and 8. We can do that. We can do that. Hmm. What if? What if we use this as our import run? Input run for both. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it. Now, one of them is gonna, well, no, because rods are coming up this line. Yeah, the screws crossing over here will be, to the plates will be a little funky dunky, but it's okay. These ones can come through here. Those ones can cross over. And then the leftovers can run upstairs to manufacturers. Okay. I think that'll sort out that. And rotors. There we go. That'll work. These outputs can run on the middle of tiles. Even have storage if I want to. Or I can run a splitter and then down to my storage. Five of those. Okay. Kind of what I did there is, yeah. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. These machines are having a rippy day. Okay. So we got 5 rotors and 8 rips. I don't even know if I can. Oh yeah, I can just barely service that many. Okay, excellent, excellent. I might even have a couple left over. Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. So we're gonna bring one of the batches of screws this way. Come in line with these ones, which are gonna get fed by that line of rods. Okay. So letters. Oh no, you're very, very close. And then rods will come that way. Wow. The red light district. I don't feel as inclined because I don't smush the assemblers together like I do the smelters and constructors. So you can get away with doing the power after the fact, and you kind of have an option with where you want to put your power with these, or a little more option anyway than the constructors and smelters. But that's a pretty long track, so we can do that on the ceiling. And bring it up right freaking there instead. And then still somehow make this work. Okay. Root it up. Right? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We want the lifts on the lines. Lifts and lines, lifts and lines. And these are for rotors, some are 2. Okay, so now these be 480. Might as well just run right out. Keep there from being a backlog. There we go. And then this one, turn it down to 80. Here we go. So that way it's running 480. And then we can add the screws in. Which is only like 100, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's only 100. Gross. Okay. Forgot about that. Womp womp. But that's okay. We got so much room. Honestly, I think I'll just spin everything around. Use these screw machines and these rod outputs to come into here. So that's 90. What here? 8 more? Yeah, 8 more. Okay. So I can merge all them on the ceiling into one line if I wanted to. Probably a good idea down here. Especially if I'm gonna run them up a ways. Get to the machines. Okay. Spin these around. Put them over here with some more breathing room. Micro nudge, please. Thank you. There we go. So that can run that seam, that can run that seam. Oh, just inside too. Yeah, just inside. Okay, perfect. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Good spread. It's good spread. Oh, I didn't line it up. There we go. No, right on there. Thank you. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay. Okay, so that's our 5 rotor machines. Dial this one down to 80. And 480. Bingo bango. Oh, that math would get so ridiculous, though. I was just thinking if everything was just like one belt system. Not like sushi, but like if I brought all the screws up on a lift, tied them into one line, that was their output, but also the input for all of these. Ugh. I kind of did that with the steel, and it was a little brain breaking just with fucking 10 foundries. So I think I'll pass on that idea. It sounds good, but it's also ridiculously complex. And instead of just adding up like all your outputs and inputs, you gotta like add an input, or you gotta add an output, subtract an input, add an output, subtract an input, add an output, subtract an input. Yeah, I'm stupid. And Kiss is good. Kiss is good. So. Yep. So let's go. Now we're gonna run inside the lines here with our splitters. That one's gonna go that away. That one too is going that away. Lift these and go up. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now that one's dialed down to 80, so we don't overload the screw belt and get screwed. And then we can run 100 all the way down here. Just 'cause. And then, knowing that. And Mark 4. Up. For that. And then our Mark 2s. For a little squishy. Go. And then the rod inputs, I'll take Mark 1s. Whoa, speedy boots. It's turbo boots now. Okay. So we can drop the old glory hole right there. And mark to it. Don't think we need a belt there. No, we don't. We're good. Excellent. And then that'll be for these rod constructors all the way down here. So we'll have to merge them as well as one of the machines from over here. Or we'll take the 8 machines over here and just, well, 6 of one really, right? So, but I really only just need 10 more from here, so. Or 10 more for them, those ones, so. Which is right here. Actually, it's probably easier if I just run this while I'm at it. Right on the edge. Living on the edge. Okay, and then these will have to combine on this side. Plus one of these. Or 30. So that's a 120. And this is a 90. I could just combo them. Then I would have to take this belt and spin it around. Or back that up. Back that thing up. And put a splitter here. It's pretty awesome with the turbo fuel in it. Yeah, definitely. Really digging the turbo fuel in the jetpack for sure. Good question there, Oki. I don't even know what the proper way is, so. I don't think there is a proper or improper way. Bang. Probably teeth smashing with your coffee cup would be the improper way, just like that. But yeah, some light sips work out better. So and those come across there, those come across to here, and then go up. I think that can work. Bring them up as 1, 2, 10 line. And then just put a splitter in. And then these will back up, and then modular frames will fill up. And then we can route the extra. So now, thinking that you're out of here, Vin. All right, have a good day. Appreciate you popping in. And could flip this so that way both outputs are running the same direction. And then run them into their next line of assemblers. Or I could just run them all together into a storage. Yeah, I think that probably what I'll do now. That'll make, excuse me. It'll make lining things up a lot easier. It'll make building a lot faster. I just, yeah. Okay. I got an idea. Just try it with these few first. See if it works out. Merger going, yep, that way to the front of the line, front of the line, front of the line. Front of the line, front of the line, front of the line. And then this is just a 45 line. This one. Now we could merge them on the ceiling right here. And then run them down to another merger down here. Or we run these down this way, merge them a little further back, which is probably better, I think, yeah. So, actually, it's just it's easier for additional machines. I flow everything to the front, so then I don't have to rebuild if I'm moving everything backwards. And I do like a connector that's below machine height, or doesn't pass over the machines. Okay, so or we could bring them, we could bring these ones together and then send them that way straight up here to meet those ones. But that's going to be busy with screw outputs, and this is going to be busy with screw outputs. But we'll figure it out. Okay. So we need a ceiling mount. Probably right there. Perfect. And another one somewhere in there. Too close. There we go. Then we could probably do another merger. Mark 1. Yep, okay. And then these are also Mark 1 lines. Okay. Next, another Mark 1 line. And a ceiling mount. Okay. Did something like that. There we go. Trying to put it on backwards. Typical. Oh, I see. Oh, I don't want a belt there. Stop that. There we go. Shouldn't need a belt now. What? Okay. Why don't you like it from there? Okay, okay. It's gotta be... I see, I see. There we go. Now we should need a belt here. Or do I? Nope, it's from there. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Oh, another ceiling mount. I wonder if it'll let us get a raisy. Do that. No. Oh, there we go. Are you gonna make me belt it up? Yeah, you are. Of course you are, jerks. Okay. So, we move it back a bit. When in doubt, nudge it back. No. Okay, do I need a belt now? I do. Fine, I guess. Hey, you better let me put another merger on there. No output? No output. Okay. They didn't get plumbed up with much, I guess. Stop it. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool. So, that's those four merged over here with these four. Ran down to here. Merged with those three. Which, yep, totally broke it. You blew it. No, I blew it. I didn't have to do that. Well, I did, because I want to merge it the other way. So, I guess I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. And these are not on center. Okay. All right. So that's already a Mark II plus more, so we'll 3 it up. And then 3, 2. There, please, and thank you. And then Mark III lift. And the Mark III belt. That'll bring rods up. Yep. Okay. And they'll start here. They'll run down here. And they will also split off to modular frames, which will get turned around. That. Because these are going to get turned around. So that way screws will run in here and straight down this way. This will be an output way. We can keep these clear for walkways. I guess this will be a walkway probably. That one's the walkway right here, maybe. I'm not too sure. Let's go check on that manufacturer and fill it up. Yeah, still waiting on frames. Should probably have to fill up, yeah. More screws, yay. Let's drop a little container down. Fill it with screws because they'll go through them pretty quick. Okay. Oink. Probably should have grabbed everything else. There we go. Oh, 240. Damn. There we go. That should sort that out for a couple minutes. Get a couple more out of that. Give me a chance to see if there's any automated wire hiding in there. Oh, don't forget your bevies. Don't see any automated wiring. Okay. Well, pretty sure. Yeah, right there, stators and cable. Oh, I only have one. Dang it. What can I make right off the bat here real quick? Anything? What's it take? What are stators? Motor, pipe, and wire. I got tons of that. Okay, so those. Do. Have some of those. Some of those. Okay. So we'll fill up that and that. And now, speaking of pipes and wires, I have to run to the washroom. So now would be a great time to grab yourselves a drink and a snack at the kittens and or puppies, because that's who we're doing this for. And I will meet you back here in a few minutes. Appreciate you waiting. Thanks. Alright, sorry folks. Appreciate you waiting. Maybe I could or should set up those stator assemblers now. Pipes right there. Wires right here. So we can have 2 lines, 300. Which could be enough for lots. So let's get this out of the center here now that it's not going to get used without getting rid of too much else. Okay, so that's going to be 5 rotors. Now, let's just get these out of here. Not do that. We'll just run everything on the ceiling to where we need it. Okay, so where was I? I'm all over the place today. So Ironside doing iron stuff. Next is the steel lines. Which I'm going to need 1 for encased beams. 1 for the stators and the wire. The pipes and wire for stators. AI limiters. High-speed connectors. Oh, right there. Yeah, AI limiters and circuit boards. Plus, they still get all of the other resources over here. So, feels daunting. Micro nudge, thank you. Okay, so this will be for stators, which will rock out a steel pipe that we have coming in. We got 60 coming through. We can have 3, no, 4. Here we go. Okay. So that'll work for pipes coming up from here to there. Ah! Let me out. Oh no, what did I do? Dang it, missed. That's what I did. Ah. It's a little easier from above. There we go. Those and those. Oh, automated wire, right. That's what I was doing with the stuff and things. Actually, let's finish the power job. And we'll just put holes up there. No, right on the side. Right on the side. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Where were the other ones? Right here. Right there. Okay. Probably need one over here for these lines. Oh, okay. There is. Okay. It's probably easier to run the power from the front. Like down the front anyway. But let's fire up this one. I'll hit it with some automated wire. And we'll grab some more cable. Okay, so I think you said that's going to be the stator line. Yeah. So we are going to need cable. At least a bit. Which we can scoop off some of this wire. And these will run to 2-to-1 with wires, so we put them to the same on the tile. Okay, so I need 200 up there. Is 7 of them? 7 of them. 7. Lucky 7. I wonder. Be a pain if I do this. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Okay, sweet. Stay snappy. Okay. There we go. That'll sort out that. Enough cable. I'm not gonna be running you, silly human. You're not running that many automated wires. Okay, maybe. Okay, maybe it will need a lot of cable too. Fair enough. That will definitely get used as well then. Okay. Okay, well. It's not really enough to do much, but yeah, they're in there. Oh, why not? And that's waiting on modular frames, but it can only go as fast as that. So. Okay. So. That was on the stators, which will combine with rotors to make motors, and rips and rods will make modular frames. And then we'll need all of the plastic and rubbers coming over soon. From over here, which I don't believe has power left. Or is receiving power, I should say. Nope, it's not receiving power. That's full of rubber, and I think this has some coal in it waiting to be sunk. Yeah. So, excuse me. So much to bring over. I actually think I'm gonna take a break from here and go do some exploring. Change things up a bit. Get this, let my head clear out a bit from all the math and. Or. Let's reload on this concrete. and replace the rest with steel. And we'll go lay some train track. There we go. Do. I probably won't keep that glass walkway either, but for now it works. Okay, now then. That's what I'm aiming for on the flats. But the corners make it a pain. So this is where I'm going to try and take a little more lax approach here, because I do kind of want to get a bit of it done, or as much as possible anyway, or some form of train running it. Get up there. Stop it. Whoa. Okay. Come on. Eat in there. Oh, wake up you like that. And wait a second. Which way did you line up? Oh, you jerks. You always do that. Why did that one line up straight, but those three didn't? And they lined up perpendicular. There. Oh, there. No. Okay, fine. Slightly bugging my OCD, but that's okay. We'll clean it up. It'll get cleaned up. It's for the trains, for the trains. Choo-choo, motherfuckers, choo-choo. Oh, no there. No, that one. That one. Hypochondriacs mission. Hypochondriacs. Anxious folks. Anxious folks. But I know it's there. Oh no, don't be vertical. I want to be zoopy doop. Be zoopy doop. Get up there. Okay, now go down and up and out. That's true. Man, I want one of these coffee cups in real life. They are just the bomb. Ooh. I mean, like, I got some, like, no spill Yetis, but, like, open top, no spill. Whew. That's magic. Magic. Okay, come on. Help me out. Help. Don't you want to stick to your friends? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? I totally think you were facing the wrong way, you bum. Stop it. Okay, clip into this one then. Okay, clip next to it. I'm fine with that. Okay. Now we can turn that, and... Huzzah! Ah, oh, damn it. There we go. Okay. There we go. That'll work for now. Switch that to vertical. Pop it up 3. Same with that one. Oh, dang it. No more snappy. We want zoopy doopy. Okay. Sure. Sweet. Okay, I'm going. Yeah, you're a bit of a happy, And then... There we go. Whoops. We want... Copy that. Sweet. No. Zoop doop. Please. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know, somewhere around there. Okay. Oh, you're all sideways, damn it. Why you gotta do that? Why? Stop switching on me. Okay. We're making it. We're making it. Okay, we've at least made it to a station point. Whoa, big ol' stretch. Okay, there we go. So this will be one station here. We're going to bring the salmon, the quartz out of the cave there. Pick it up at the train. Slowly fall. And get it back to the mega site. And possibly send it up the hill to grab the iron that's up there. And maybe add some more stops to it beyond here. But we'll catch back up to our track back here and run a little more. So that's the other thing with the clippy bit is can't really tell where it's at in terms of its intended lane. I think this one's not even all that well centered. So we'll say there, and that's an edge, that's a middle, so something like that. And then this one's a good indicator. There's actually a framework right there. And then here we can actually run it out for an actual straight section. then if we come around this corner to here. And then come around this corner to here. Okay, so where's our center on the second tile? Right here. To make this corner. Or something like that. Okay. So that's got us to here. And how we want to think about the train station. Whether or not I want to bring it down flat. And then up the hill. Or leave everything at this height. And build a little loop there with storage underneath. And then go over top of that. And then up and out. But the majority of the belt line does end here for this one. It might get picked up and redone elsewhere, maybe. If I need the car's full for this section or something, maybe we'll belt some stuff in from up here. Or over here, maybe, if need be. So, possibly the Caterium. But I want to try to get the train there as well. Just kind of follow it along over top of the river there. Loop by, grab some coal, and then come on over. Grab more coal anyway from here. So that'll be planned for the train. I should at least get some form of station powered up. Oh, dang it. Oh well. I'm gonna keep things at this height, I think. And then I can build storage underneath for the station. You're all sideways. Go to hell. Okay. What do I need to make this happen? Oh, I do have everything. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so what do that way or that way? That's fair. Do I want it to go back the ocean route? Or do I want it to come in the ocean route? Hmm. That is decent. You think let it run back the ocean route, fully loaded? There is just that one hill. That's true. And then it could, yeah, it could do the inclines empty. That would, that makes sense. I like it. Why? Why do you have to have a pattern on everything? Fuck, look at it. So ugly. Ugh. Why you gotta be like that? Ugh. Gross. Just not think about it. Keep zooping it out. Oh, I know. I know. Can't ignore it. I try. I try. Can't they just like give us a foundation that doesn't have a freaking pattern on it? At least that way if it clips you don't notice. Why do they all have to have a freaking center line? The only time it like actually looks good, I find, is if you like stagger your corners. And like do that. And then that. And then that. Because then when you run it out like that, you get a much. Oh, see, they. God dang it! They'll flip. Why'd you two flip? Stop it. Thought you weren't going the right way. Oops. Yeah, there. Where you can like make the zigzag 45 or stepped 45, step 90, whatever. But then it doesn't look too bad. It's like one of the rare times. But yeah, foundation with nothing on it would be awesome possum. Ooh. I just got really, really hungry. Okay, so that's enough for the width for the train. See, why did you flip? So let's just keep zooping this out and see where it gets us to. Okay. Dang it. Now we gotta play this game, huh? Mind you, I think the train could probably handle 2 meter at some spots, I guess. Maybe. Let's try that. That'll be pretty good. One more. Well, I guess this doesn't matter, right? If it's coming down it. Damn it. Yeah, it's really just the climb out of the factory I'll have to worry about lengthen out. But it's got that whole cliff to run along, so I should be okay bringing it up around there. And by then it's pretty much it's at its highest point, and the rest of the pickups are kinda downhill, so... Don't forget your bevies, folks. I have been. I'm worried if it gets if it gets too loaded up, it'll eat shit on this this snake bend up here. If it gets going too fast, too full. I don't know if it has those kind of physics, but could just momentum whip itself right into the ocean. Still funny as hell, so as long as I get to see it. What do we have? 45 out of 100 for the adaptive control units. Now, no. Yeah, that. Okay. I'm gonna be here all the time, so these ones have to be spot on. Spot on. Okay. I'm going to leave that here for now. But I do want to find my reference point for this end. So right here, is going to be the edge of the factory itself. So the the glass floors will stop, and this will just be train line out back here. Unless we do the full wrap, which will encompass up there a little bit and over to this pillar. But ideally, I want the train coming out of that arch through here, and then up that way. So I shouldn't need anything over here in this area as far as railway is concerned, or roadway. Oop, fishing hole. Don't need that under here. Excuse me. Now, the other question is, do I want to bring the train in at height right there, which is also lower than the floor of the factory? Or do I want to bring it in, or should I bring it in at ground level and just let it make that slow, gradual climb? Because if it's bringing raw resources, then I definitely want it dropping off, ideally at ground level, because a lot of things are... Well, I'm still gonna have a bunch of storage along here, so like nothing's really earmarked under here except for like logistics and storage. So I want to keep this area clear for more boundaries, and then that area for expansion, and of course the elevator will get put in my pocket again. So just want to make sure that this way is clear for the train. But that is true, I can maintain the beltway. Okay. Okay. Now, which direction did you put your seam this time? That way. Okay. Food. Woo. Right. You did the stuff and things. Oh. God, I hate cement seams. Why can't it just be blank? Why? Why can't you just be blank? Okay. Again, why can you not, like, show me? I don't want it that way. Yeah, stop it. There. What? Why you gotta be like that? Now what are you doing? Okay, thank you. My word. Okay. Okay, good. Ay vey. This is crazy. I just want some blank foundations. There we go. Okay. See if we can get further without the foundations. There we go. Or without the steel, anyway. At least I can see the lines. And what kind of farm crew doesn't want, like, one less finish work to do? Like, one less finish task? They'd be all over it. What? We don't have to groove. It'd be like, feel like telling a brickie he doesn't have to tool his mortar. He'd love it. Love it. Or slick his joints. Zoopy-doop. Alright. That's true. That's true. Mind you, some of them get so friggin' good they barely have to. So, there's that as well. Hey, look at that. Sweet. Made it. Okay. Where did we start going? Flat. Oh, way back there. Okay, so we're long off the bridge. Excellent, excellent. So we'll turn, make our 90. Oh, stop it. Fine. We can stretch out a width or two. We got room coming in here. We can add another. All right. Jump, jump. Youch. Okie dokie. Now we need a train station. Heading out the other way. Oh, damn. Okay, these are wide mofos. Well then. Okay, maybe I won't have all that room I expected. Why can't you let me tell? I want to tell. Oh, F off dark. There we go. Okay. That's at least going the right direction. We can work with that, I think. I hope. Find the seam. Find that seam. There we go. All right, there. There we go. Yay. Yay, seams are lining up. There we go. Which line are we running? This one. This line. Right there in that seam. Oh, womp womp. Okay, there's some track. And I'll go from there to there. Now. We'll run power down here. Oh, you forgot to grab that. There we go. Get over here, you. No, that'd be ugly. And this is somehow a little less ugly, so don't question. Yeah, I guess. There we go. For some reason I like that clip better. But, okay, there we go. We got a train line started. Do we need to grab some frames? We do. We do. Which are up here. Yep. Pretty sure they're near the bottom and actually starting to run quote unquote low. Yeah. Okay, let's go for a little rep. Our big red engine here. Let's do it. Choo choo, motherfuckers. See how this beast handles. Took that first corner like it's on rails. What a machine. Let's see how it handles the chicane up here. Oh, no problems, no problems. Oh, nice. I've been trying to do a barrel roll this whole friggin' time, and I pull it off with a fucking train? Are you joking? I haven't been able to barrel roll with the Explorer, let alone the freaking train? Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Alright. It was fun. Hey, Emma, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Now I gotta figure out how to do a flip. What's going on here? You got... Oh, you jerks are sideways. That's what's going on. Oh, grr. Where's the edge? There it is. Found a seam. I found a seam. Submarine. Right. So... we got some limestone over there we could pick up. We got all those goodies in there. Oh, thanks, Emma. You're waiting for concrete for your pipeline? Just for, like, foundations and stuff? Good. Let's unlock the depot. There's spheres. It takes forever. It really, really does. I definitely had to concede on some intricacies. That's for sure. Just to get things progressing. I'm doing my train line, but as you can see, I've heavily compromised on my frameworking, so I'm just trying to get a bit of it ran tonight, so that way I can say something's kind of done, because I wasn't feeling the assembler floor plan, so I think I'm going to change that up, but I wanted to get something done. And I do want to get this train running, so I figured I'd prioritize this for a bit and make some compromises just, for the sake of getting it done. Hopefully it all comes together the way I envision it. So, but we all know how that works out. Good old mice and men. Ooh, speaking of which, we should put that on to go to bed tonight. I haven't watched Hitchhiker's Guide in a while. It's a fantastic movie. Okay, so this station could end up getting stretched out a bit. So I'm going to think I'm going to put the entrance for it way up back here. No, that's backwards, silly human. It would have to be here. That's totally true, but I mean, I don't know of too many books turned movies that turned out better than the book. So there's always that catch. Sometimes you just you don't mess with an original writing. Effing wire. Dang it. Good thing I have a storage crate over here. But it is a fun, silly movie to fall asleep to. I do like Mos Def in that. He's hilarious. He plays that role really, really well. Come on, wire, where are you? Oh no. I went past it, right, Anakin? Right? I went past the wire. Anakin. God. Alright. I got another trick up my sleeve. Well, let's see what we're up to ticket-wise here. Yeah, just 3. I grabbed them all yesterday. Okay. I know where there's wire Anakin forgot to get rid of. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yeah, turbo fuel jetpack kind of kicks ass. Sorry, parachute. Sorry. I'll still use you for like super high jumps and stuff. You're not coming out of the inventory. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Or you get what was after the rocket fuel, the ionized fuel. And then beyond that, I think there's like plutonium fuel rods too. So, but I don't know what all the jetpack can take. But yeah. Plus then, by then you'll have, or there's, oh, I'm drawing a blank because it's time for the old body break with Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod. Oh, trying to think, but my body's not letting me. Yeah, I don't know, it's gone. I don't even know what I was babbling about now. Okay, fine then. This way. Something about train stations getting long and Hitchhiker's Guide being decent. Yep. Like, this train build. Getting a little off the rails here. The old jetpacks and fuel, right? So the hover pack can just fly anywhere you have power. So as long as you have like your power network going through there, it can you can pick up power for the hover pack. Which makes it pretty awesome too. Especially when you're just kind of hanging out and building. Too sharp. Stop it. Did I put you backwards? Must have. I tend to do that. No, you're going the right way. Did I put the other one backwards? That's possible. Maybe if we just move that back a bit. Oh yeah, see. Well, okay. That one was okay, but the other one wasn't. Fine, then be that way. Okay, so now we'll be able to keep, be able to store goodies under here. Plenty of room for activities and storage. And if need be, we can have a little, service station mini factory there if we need to. And then that'll return us to the base. Now let's find perfect one of those and connect to that. Now let's take another little choo-choo ride. Don't forget about your bevies. Oh, I do like the look of it with the steel underneath. It's a little more industrial. Yeah, come on. Go, go, go. This is going to be an awesome dismount. I wonder if we'll get another barrel roll. Oh, that was kind of soft. That wasn't like in the movies at all. The other one was way better. That one was kind of weak in comparison. Okay. That's at least part of it done. There we go. That feels a little better, but I still know that it's like nowhere near complete. Hey JJ, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Appreciate the pop in. Are you recording tonight or editing? Anyone's looking for SnowRunner, GTA 5, Roadcraft, go and check out Gaming with JJ. Exclamation mark JJ in the chat. If you want to check out any of the games he's playing right now. They said there's GTA 5, Roadcraft, and SnowRunner. So go and check him out if you haven't already. Now then. Editing, oh, season 16 stuff, okay. 10 videos, wow. Oh, wow, jeez. Yeah, that, I don't know if my OCD could do that. I would probably delete so much and never actually produce anything. Tends to be my style. I'm not really happy with anything. It could all be better. Everything I do could be that much bit better. Just a little bit. Again, like I'm not feeling this, but let's just break it up with something else. So maybe we'll do some researching or exploring or something. As much as I need to get a bunch of stuff going. It's kind of a bit like the old Murphy Law. Spend all your time on one, and the one that you just like, the one that you just push through gets all the credit. So can't really do anything there. I could push that through if I made a couple more oscillators. Could go on a hard drive search. I don't think I can use the hard drives I have. Or the one I have anyway, so... Not overly sure about that either, so... But mostly before... And they wind up with 2,000 views. Yeah, that's hard. That'd be tough. That'd be tough. Yeah, so let's see if we can get some more of these done. Automated wiring, okay. So, do we have one more available? No. We do over here, okay. Okie dokie. Now we need that. To make that. But I thought I had one set up somewhere along here. This one, maybe? Yeah. Aw, dang it. Damn inventories. Video I spent the most time on and thought was really cool only has 3,700 views. Oh no. Only a winch and crane. Only a winch and crane, wow. Anything good and they get like 2K, wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what goes on, so. Like I had the one stream where I hit like 200 viewers at once, and yeah, it hasn't been, I haven't had like over 20 since, so. But whatever. I'm just playing games anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not really putting in editing work or recording work or anything like that, so I'm just playing games for fun. Well, I remember one night, like, I looked down and yeah, like, I was over 150. Like, I almost had 200 or something at one point, or it peaked at 200 or something. And yeah, as of like right now, it's got almost 1,000 views or something. It's like, wow, why did that one take off and none of the others? But whatever. I'll have to figure out what I was doing in that one and then do it again. Yeah, I think he popped in that night. Yeah. That was a weird night. I don't know how to explain that one. I don't know if it was like a Friday night or a Saturday night or something, but go. Yeah, for some reason it's like it's more than I ever have. I don't know. I don't know what happened. No idea what happened that night. Kind of running around lost. What am I after? Going to the crate for encased beams. That's what we're after. Nope. Glory hole. There's the storage. That's the other thing. This thing is probably running out of encased beams at this point. Indeed it is. I think I have some screws and wires left though. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can't get a few more of those built. Gonna run out of stators. And probably encased beams. Or computers. I'll run out of computers. That's all the computers I have. So then we do it again. Switch that over to computers. And oh no, I don't think there's any plastic over there. Oh, cable. What do we have in there? Gotta be somebody's something. Nope. Nope. Dang it. And I'll bet I left these empty. Hello? Oh. Womp womp. What about you, tractor? You got anything? Just rubbers. Dang. Okay. Grab up those circuit boards. Here's some more cable. Good, good. Lots of other stuff. I don't think I have any plastic over here. But that was the whole point to get the cable, is so I could run the power back over to the plastic. Because it's just kind of been getting the ugly stick lately. Oh, too far, too far. Come on. Never. Never. There we go. Okay, well. Let's jump to the old scenic view for break time. My apologies, folks. I need to use the washroom. So, if you want to grab yourselves a drink and a snack, pet the kittens and or puppies, because that's who we're doing this for. And I will meet you back here in a few minutes. Appreciate you waiting. Thanks. Alright, sorry folks. Appreciate you waiting. Be lurking and working. Alright. No problem, JJ. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging around. We'll get back to things here. So, just should have had a couple minutes to whip up some plastic for us. Oh no. Are you not doing your stuff and things? Oh, I cut your power. That's why. There we go. We can just do that for now. Or we can just do that for now. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, what was I gonna do? Make computers with it. That's what I was gonna do. There. What else you missing now? Automated wiring. That really sucks through the cable. Okay. Okay. Hiding in there, all kinds of goodies. What's that? Compacted coal. Oh, I have some automated wire on me. Excellent, excellent. So much cable. I might have to actually start using the old factory builder tools. Rather than just manually throwing stuff together. But halfway there, kind of. Other than these don't keep up. but that does kind of incorporate everything, really. Oh, yeah. Because circuit boards are a manufactured item as well, aren't they? No? Are circuit boards an assembler item? Uh-huh, they are. Okay. Well then. Stop it. Stop highlighting the truck. You know it's there, I put it there. Okay, well... Here we go. Excuse me. I'm at a bit of a loss. I'm really not feeling the assembler floor tonight. But, I think maybe go do some exploration. We still have a fair bit of hard drives we can go collect in the desert. Oh, a couple of them, right, I couldn't get to. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know, kind of had a bit of a loss. Feel like I should be messing around with Satisfactory tools and doing like a proper build out. But because again, just to build one of these per minute with the vanilla recipes is a fair bit once you pull it up on the tools. So maybe I will need to consolidate some more resources here before I get get doing too much more, or wonder what I have available for some all recipes, if anything. Purifiterium will probably take that at some point. I could end up making lots of iron pipe. That would chew through a bunch of iron ingots, but I don't really want to do that just for the sake of doing that. Always do quick wire stators as well. So what's this one? Iron ore and petroleum coke in a foundry. I could do, but the ore into pure ingots is a little bit better. And there's diluted packaged fuel, which I don't want just yet. And what's that? Rubber and petroleum coke. Whoa. That's pretty easy circuit boards. Rubber concrete. For the most concrete output, I think. I think that's the one. Sulfur and compacted coal. Yeah, I guess maybe. Probably not though. Couple more circuit board recipes. There's pure quartz crystal. Might end up taking that at some point as well. Definitely going to be taking steel screws at some point. I just want to get my steel bumping a little more. Which I'm gonna need more coal for, and more iron. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Well, I'm sorry, folks. I'm, I don't think I'm feeling it today. I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done, but, really don't know, where to go. Like, I don't know, feeling a little... not really lost, but, guess kind of overwhelmed with options. Old analysis paralysis is creeping in. There's just too many things I could do. You could always do this, could always do that, I could do that, I could do that, I could do that. So yeah, I'm not sure. So maybe a break for the night, or play a different game maybe. But I think I will call that a stream. Yeah, I might just do some factory planning instead. Mess around with the Satisfactory tools. But, yeah, I'm just not progressing right now. I'm just kind of running around doing nothing, so probably a good time to stop before I just do stuff I don't like and end up deleting it like always. So yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do. But let me see if there's anyone else on. If you have your places to go and people to watch, feel free. Just gonna check and see who else is playing right now. HeadX is playing some SnowRunner tonight. If you want to go and check out Het, I'll give you a link to his channel in the chat. So he's still on. I think he's playing SnowRunner with a channel member tonight. So go and check out Het playing some SnowRunner. Sorry. So many games, so many options. Other than that, I don't see anybody else online. Nope. Grey Wolf is playing World of Tanks, if you're into that. See, I don't have anything else up, so no one else is popping up in my subs. So I think that's it for tonight. Like JJ said, he's gonna have some new videos out Thursday, so we'll keep an eye out for those. And I want to thank everyone again for popping by and hitting the buttons or popping into chat. JJ for the lurk. And I think Ben was in here, and Emma, and Oki, and Mission holding things down over on Twitch. But yeah, sorry for the short stream tonight. Not that I don't have time or desire to go longer. I just don't know what to do right now, and I don't want you guys hanging out here while I him and ha about what I feel like doing in a game. So might as well let you move on, watch something more interesting, or do your things. So with that, again, thanks everyone for tuning in and hitting the buttons, and go and check out Het for some SnowRunner action if you're into that, and keep an eye out for JJ's videos on Thursday for season 16 content of SnowRunner. So yeah, that's it for me for tonight. I might leave this to run in the background while I do something else. I'll see. So I might just go do something else and then just manually fill it as it needs to be filled, or as I walk by or something. I don't know. I don't know. That's the downside. So I'm gonna take the dog for a walk and grab some food, and then maybe my brain will work better, and I'll have some ideas for this, and a much better stream for everybody tomorrow. So we'll be back tomorrow with some Satisfactory Sunday. I haven't been sucking at scum in a while, and I will again. Don't worry, we'll get back to sucking at scum at some point. Always finds its way back into the rotation. I can't stay away from it for long, so despite not being any good, it's still fun to play. And yeah, watching everybody else, I've been thinking about Farm Sim too, so I might add a Farm Sim play to the rotation as well. But I want to continue this, so that said, I also don't want to get too burnt out on it, so... Oh no, I said too burnt out. Freudian slip. Maybe I am. Uh-oh. Yeah, darn. Alright, folks, well, I'll stop the babbling and end the stream, so wherever you are in the world, I hope you have yourself a great day, evening, or night, and grab yourselves a drink and a snack, pet the kittens and or puppies, because that's who we're doing this for, and I'll catch you next time, tomorrow, with a brand new, not a brand new plan, but a good plan. So hang in there, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.